Well, well, well. We all knew it'd happen, didn't we? Eh? Just didn't know it'd happen this fast. YouTube, welcome back to the channel. I just want to start off by letting you know how difficult this video is for me to film right now, because today I've had delivered, yeah, all I want to do is go and play with it, but I'm not. I need to get this video filmed, so that's what I'm doing. That can wait. It's not important. It's not important, but definitely subscribe because the videos are going to be sick. But that's not what we're here to talk about today. What we're here to talk about is the fact that someone has already 2J swapped the A90 Supra. Huh? And the man, the myth, the legend behind it, this beautiful man right here. This beautiful man right here. That is Daigo Saito, aka the winner of the internet. He's a pro drifter from Japan, competing in events all over the world, including the D1 Grand Prix since 2004. He then went on to win the D1 Grand Prix in 2008 and 2016. In 2012, he started to compete in Formula Drift and won his first year in Formula Drift. Smashed it. That made him the first and only driver in the world to top the tables of 2 major drift series. The man can drive a car. Yep, that's the bloke. If we just take a little trip down memory lane and look at some of Daigo's previous cars, you can tell that he likes them to be special, a little different. If you look at his JZ A90, a mere 1,000 horsepower from, you guessed it, a 2J, to the again ridiculously powered 1,000 horsepower GTR. Then back in 2015, Mr. Saito decided that these conventional drift cars weren't really for him, so him and his team just went and built one out of a Lamborghini Murcielago. His name is Daigo. He does what he wants. If you have not seen this Lamborghini in action, then there is an immense drift battle video that they made with it. I'll leave the link for that down in the description. It's unreal. It's mental. So all this considered, when I heard that Daigo was the first person to 2J swap an A90 Supra, I almost wasn't surprised, because it's just kind of what he does. Let's get on to it, eh? Let's get into it. Forget the engine for a second, right? This thing looks insane. It's a no messing, no corners cut, full competition spec build, and it's just gorgeous. No other word for it. It's mental. This is quite possibly the most shocking fact about this build. This car took Daigo and his team 42 days. 42 days to complete. That's including the development and planning stages. 42 days. Eh? I've had my car for about 9 months. It's still not on coilovers yet. Now, a lot of details of this build are still a bit hush hush, but from the few pictures and the little clip that we've seen doing the rounds on social media at the minute, there's a few things that we can work out about this car. In true drift spec fashion, the front and the back of the car have been lobbed off and tubed, and there's a rear mounted radiator. The car is fully caged on the inside to spec. This is a competition car, it has to be, and that to me looks like a sequential shifter in that car. I could be wrong, but I hope I'm not, because that'd be cool as fuck. The arches have also been molested to make room for these huge wheels and tyres that they've fitted. Now the engine, the sacred 2JZ, is rumoured to be around the 800 horsepower mark, which for Daigo, compared to his previous builds, that's kind of tame, really, isn't it? Now he says that he chose the A90 Supra for his next competition car because of the short wheelbase, the compact body, making it easier to control when doing fat skidsies, yeah? Also that the new BMW power plant is too new for the aftermarket support to get the power figures that this crazy guy wants, which is fair. Not only that, but he's been driving, competing, fucking dominating in cars with 2Js in them for years, so it's probably safe to say that he knows a thing or two about them, so why would he not want one in his new competition car? They're all legitimate reasons, they are. They're all legitimate reasons. But I reckon there's one other reason that Mr. Saito left out. I think he knows exactly what he was doing building this car. I think he chose this setup because he knew that it would just blow everyone's mind, and he wanted to be the first guy to do it, which explains the crazy time frame that this thing actually got completed in. It's madness. 42 days, I'll say it again, 42 days. When that man takes this car to its debut on the 23rd of March in Tokyo at the D1 Grand Prix, he knows that everyone will be watching him and will go mental for it, and that's why I think he's done it. Not the only reason, but I think it played a huge part. Everyone wanted a 2J and a Mark 5, so he put one in it. He has the tools, the capabilities, the money, so he's fucking done it, and he's a legend for it. I do for a second though want to talk about this BMW engine. I don't know much about it other than the fact that it's a 3 litre straight 6 turbo, twin turbo, something like that. Everyone's giving it shit, yeah? And I get it, I'm all for 2J in the world, just as you are, you know. But these BMW engines are pretty mental. I know a previous iteration of their 3 litre straight 6 that was in the, I'm not big on BMWs, so bear with me, the E92 Summit I, you know which one I mean, N24 I want to say, I could be wrong. Anyway, that engine was mental. If any of you watch Adam LZ, you'll know that his BMW with that engine, he did a single turbo conversion and got it to about 800 brakes, went daft. BMW 6-cylinder straight 6 engines are ridiculously capable, and I wouldn't expect anything less from this new variant. People called it the German 2J. It's got to say something. It's got to say something. They also couldn't really put a 30-year-old engine into a brand new sports car. It just wouldn't be right. Then people would complain that they had a 30-year-old engine in the brand new sports car. You see what I mean? And then if they did an updated version of the 2J, then it wouldn't have been the 2J, so then it may as well just be this BMW engine. It's all politics, innit, really? But then I do understand where people are coming from. I do. Well, that's probably it for this one. There's not much more we know about this car yet. If you do want to see more videos like this, then press like so I know. I'll keep doing them. I enjoy doing them. I enjoy sitting down and just talking about cars, even if it is effectively to myself. But we can have a discussion in comments later, so it's all good. It's all good. If you're new here, make sure you press that subscribe button. I'll see you up next one. I'm gonna go and play with my fucking drone. See you later.